Okay, so I want to quickly clarify what I said because I could have said it better or more clearly. 12 hours of travel, cut me some slack. What I wanted to say was when I didn't realize when I focus on the aspects of things that need to be improved, be it a process, a place, or people, that I could amplify those aspects. And when Don Miguel Ruiz says we can put people under a spell, that's the correct verbiage, he's saying that if I focus, because we talk about this in the application of uplifting and teaching and coaching, which is phenomenal. I play in that pond too, but my main business is business. And we don't talk as much about how applicable this is in business, especially as a manager and someone who owns as a team leader. We're told always to focus on the things that need to be improved in our people, talk to them about it, work on it. But if I'm constantly giving someone feedback like you run late or you don't seem professional, I don't give that feedback, but you know what I mean? Or if I have those thoughts, I might have those thoughts. I sometimes do have those thoughts. And then I think about how I can give feedback in such a way that's effective. I'm amplifying those aspects of those people, whether I tell them about it or I'm just looking at it. And if I tell them enough, they might start to believe that about themselves. Well, I just run late. I'm just, sloppy. I'm just, and that's what Don Miguel Ruiz means by putting people under spells that then they can come a traction point, which then can become real for them. I think that's the power of influence that Abraham's always talking about, that we want to be careful with. We create our own reality, but people can affect us, our parents, other people, by giving us feedback and also only looking at aspects of us they don't like. That has actual creation power. And so it's so helpful as a people leader to know that when I'm focusing on the positive aspects of people, I'm amplifying those. I'm creating more possibility for those people to step up in that, feel it. Because if I'm going to put someone under a spell, I want it to be a happy spell, that they are absolutely amazing, especially understanding this work. And so I see now that yes, Jerry was saying, I don't want anyone to be diminished in my presence, but when we focus in this way about being positive about people, it makes me happier. It also elevates those around me. And so there's this beautiful relationship, which was one of my questions that didn't really get asked, but I'm really got answered in this roundabout way, which is, okay, selfishness is great, but that doesn't feel entirely good to me. But when I frame it as I'm being selfish in the sense that I'm focusing on positive things because it keeps me happy, and it's also amplifying the positive aspects of other people. There's an unselfishness to selfishness, but I'm doing it for selfish reasons. It's kind of a funny thing. And you couldn't, it's not necessarily like selfless or unselfish. It's focusing positively to impact the world in the way that I want it to be selfishly, which is I want people to be happy. I want people to wake up and feel possibility. I want people to step into the best parts of themselves. And it really helps me understand some of the ways that I got off track when people were really focusing on aspects of me that I don't think were even true or real, that I really took on and became a part of my identity. And I'm now realizing probably they were just focusing on it. Probably I just believed it. Then I attracted more evidence of it because that was in my vibrational marble bag. And doesn't mean it has anything to do with me. So anyway, this is a very exciting thing. Like I said, I'm going to be focusing on everyone that's around me in a more positive way, realizing this with the motivation that it keeps me happier. Not that I'm trying to fix them or make them better, but it just makes me feel good to focus on the things that I like to look at, which are people's strength, their capability, their power, their joy, their beauty, their overcoming. Like everybody has so many positive aspects. And I've been a manager a while, and I've seen the shift in people I work with when I manage them without this intense focus on their positive aspects or knowing. So I'm very excited to see what can be created in others. And it's a big question of mine that I've had for Esther about how do we bring this into business, because I don't love a lot of the things I see in business and management. And I got my first step. We'll see what happens. All right. Bye. Thanks.